We watch fights for certainty. We want to know for sure who won and who lost when one fighter is lying unconscious on the canvas or taps to a deep submission. Then we can all agree who won the fight. It's one of the reasons no one likes decisions. While, for the most part, judges do a difficult job as well as possible, every now and then they throw up a scorecard that makes you want to check their bank account for recent windfalls. An example of questionable scoring occurred in the first Deontay Wilder-Tyson Fury fight. Had a blind baby monkey watched the fight, they would have told you that Fury outboxed Wilder in nearly every round. The fact that Fury was knocked down twice helped level the scorecards, but the judging was still tough to explain.
Well, to be honest with you, I've never seen a worse decision in my life. I don't know what fight that them judges were watching. The guy who gave it 115, 111, he had me losing the first 6 rounds, and I don't know what he was watching. But it's boxing. It ain't the first time this has happened.
The fact that the first Canelo Alvarez-Gennady Golovkin fight was close is not contentious. Both men put on an incredible display. And while most viewers at the venue and around the world gave it to Golovkin, a win for Alvarez wasn't completely insane. What was insane was Judge Adelaide Bird giving Alvarez all but 2 rounds. Her scores stood in stark contrast to her 2 co-workers, who gave it 114 even and 115 to 113 Golovkin. "I put an indictment on them," yelled boxing legend Teddy Atlas after the fight. "They are corrupt. There's no way you see 118 to 110 Canelo and say it's just a mistake." Adelaide Bird was suspended by the Nevada State Athletic Commission while an investigation took place. She was unable to judge for 6 whole weeks. Teddy's outrage becomes easier to understand when you look at other results on Canelo's record. His 2013 fight against Floyd Mayweather was a massive step up for the young fighter. And when the bell rang, the difference between the two fighters couldn't have been more obvious, as Alvarez struggled to lay a hand on his mercurial opponent. At times, it was embarrassing. More embarrassing still was the judging of C.J. Ross, who somehow managed to call the fight a draw. The other judges rightly scored it a convincing win to Mayweather. Manny Pacquiao was on an absolute tear when he first met Timothy Bradley, Juan Manuel Marquez, Oscar de la Hoya, Ricky Hatton, Miguel Cotto, Antonio Margarito, Juan Manuel Marquez again. One after another, the big names fell. Timothy Bradley was not that big a name. The unified light welterweight champ was coming up to fight for his first big pay-per-view headliner against history's only ever 8-division champ. He wasn't expected to win. And according to CompuBox, he didn't. Pacquiao outlanded Bradley in jabs and power punches, scoring nearly 100 more punches with almost freakish accuracy. But that didn't stop 2 of the judges giving it to Bradley by a round, shocking nearly everyone. The WBO went so far as to conduct a 5-member review of the fight. All 5 scored the fight to Pacquiao, but the official result stood. But the most ridiculous decision of all time is unquestionably the loss handed to Roy Jones Jr. back in the final of the 1988 Seoul Olympics. Having made the final without dropping a round, Jones faced local fighter Park Si-hoon. Jones outlanded him 86 to 32. 86 to 32. Surprisingly, for a sport that gives points for punches, Park won the fight 3-2. Park looked embarrassed on the podium. With history like this, it's no wonder fighters don't want to leave the result of their fights in the judges' hands. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.